am genderless, colorless, descriptionless, and my blissfulness is far from perfect. Sometimes they don't deserve it, and sometimes I serve it, I curve it fast, while at the same time I can creep so. At times I pass, not last, but I always pass away. And in some way, I always stay. I can speak words that put relief on your soul, or I could leave you waiting with no way to know. I could be that harsh, stinging type of that so excellent make you want to grip your sheets tight tonight type pain. I can make a sane man gasp for air as he drops from the chair left to hang, just left hanging. I can hit 15 men and one young woman, that's gangbanging. I could be the reluctant hand on a bag reaching for that 20 tag, that's dope slinging. I could be that innocent child with fearful eyes and a fucked up mind due to mom and dad's fucked up exchanges. Sometimes witnessing that can cause changes, or it can kill you mentally, bury you physically, and you think you're helping me till I burn you spiritually, leaving you burning. Sometimes females are yearning for me because that's all that they're used to, but even the familiar backseat of a car can coin you a star and at the same time shoot you. I could leave you shooting heroin needles and used up veins, Glock 40s and AKs all day till the round jumps off and spins off your way. I could leave your hard barrel, hard head, hard dick, hard and rough, thinking you're tough, soft and straight. I stray away from smiles, but at times I can envelop your laughter. I can be so internal, I can cause external sins with the touch of a child from a pastor. I can make a powerful slave driver say, yes, sir, master. I will do as you please. I can drop a grieving mother to her knees, and I can make one woman every 3 seconds in one 24-hour day. I can pop, don't stop. I can make an atheist drop to his knees and pray. I am pain. I can weave in and out of 1,440 minutes in your day, and by the end I can have a single mother saying she's tired of life and make her want to drive her strife away by packing her bags, leaving a child and driving away. And at the beginning of the day I can make a man stand up and say he's ready to be a man, and I can make a thinker raise his hand and say, excuse me, what's the definition of a man anyway? We can cry too, I believe. And I can make a woman stand up and say she's ready to be more than he wants her to be. I can make a blind man see prejudice and a racist see a person for who they are. I can make a graduation date seem too far to reach so a teen can end up reaching between bars. I am not too far from you. I'm in your gated community and the slums you go home to. I'm in the walls of the White House and the history of the blackness, the darkness, the fagness they say you have. They call you a fag that makes you want to die where you stand. Then why don't you stand up and say, I am pain. Sometimes I'm what it takes to make a woman stand up with trembling legs and say, I was raped. To make a child unfold from his closet, stand in front of his parents and say, the words, the hurt, and the hits you are exchanging are fucking me up. I can make a woman in Iran turn to her husband and say, shut the fuck up, and uncover her head. Without freedom, she'd rather be dead. I can make a troubled teen use his head and switch his tassel to the side, and for knowledge, he'll sacrifice that high-class ride. I can make a gay man say goodbye to his pride, confide in his friends, and with hands they will lend, he will unbend, stand up tall and say, I'm not a fag, I'm a person. And before another child gets hurt worse than when it first begins, I will have a priest close his eyes and say, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. While at the same time cancer craves the brain like desert craves the rain. I am pain. I make marks of strife on your wrists and battle wounds of struggle on your fists. I leave your enemies smiling and your loved ones at a daze. I change, I don't always stay the same. I can pass, not last, but I always pass away. I die, genderless, colorless, descriptionless, and my blissfulness is far from perfect. I am pain.